Hi everyone, how you doing? Dan here, and today I've got a new product review for you. So a couple of days ago my GoPro Hero 9 came and I'm absolutely loving it. I love the screen on the front, it's so useful when you're filming, and I love how you can now save your presets on the GoPro. So last night I was just scrolling through making all my custom settings for all my different types of shooting and trying to make it look as cinematic as possible. So if you want me to do a video on my cinematic GoPro settings, let me know in the comments below and I will get that sorted. But it's not the GoPro what I'm going to be looking at today. So I'm going to be looking at the ULANZI G9-4 case today. And that's the plastic case for the GoPro 9. And it's got a couple of really cool features which are really useful when you come to shoot with your GoPro. Just before we get started, I bought this product myself. ULANZI didn't send it me or anything, so all of yous on my own. I just think it's quite a cool little product. So let's have a look what we get. So we get a little lens cover for the front of the GoPro, which is really useful. And then we get the actual case itself. There we go. So on the front we've got the 52mm filter ring, which is the main reason I bought it. That allows you to attach normal ND filters to the GoPro, which is so useful. We've got a couple of cold shoes up here, which again are quite handy for adding microphones and lights and things like that. And we've got holes for our buttons. So we've got the shutter hole here and we've got the power button here. We've got the hole for the LCD screen on the front, which is really great too. We've got the traditional GoPro mount on the bottom, and we've got this box here to store the 3.5mm jack converter. And here we've also got a little hole for the USB-C port, so that means you can charge the GoPro directly without having to lift the battery cover up, which is so useful. To find it just a little bit tedious having to lift that battery cover up each time I want to charge the GoPro. I do have a GoPro charger coming though, so that will sort that problem out too. And also in the box, we just get a couple of stickers as always, and just some ULANZI information there. So with this case, the main couple of features I was interested in was the ND filter adapter and the cold shoe mounts. So I'll just show you the ND filter because it's so cool. So I've got the K&F 52mm variable ND. Now this is an ND filter which I already had, and it allows you to just twist it on like that, and that's pretty much how the filter would attach to any other camera now. So now we've got a variable ND filter on the GoPro, which is so useful. So that's just so useful for whilst you're out and about filming. You can see here how bright your screen is and how bright your scene is, and you can just alter your exposure. And the main reason for the ND filter on the GoPro is to keep that golden rule of the shutter speed. Your shutter speed should always be double your frame rate, just to get that really nice motion blur. And then on the side we've got the cold shoes. So this is just a Rode mic, which you can attach on to the top. It just clips on like any other cold shoe. There we go. And I've also got this ULANZI light, which I will be doing a review on soon when I get around to it. But this is the RGB light, and you can pretty much choose any colour on the spectrum, and you can also choose any colour temperature too. So that's really useful. So now if you're maybe doing a vlog or something like that, you've got a really cool setup. You've got a light, you've got a mic, and you've got the ND filter to film pretty much anywhere outdoors. So that's the complete setup. There we go, let's try and get focus. There we go. That's actually quite a pretty cool thumbnail. Probably go with something like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's really cool. Make sure you do like, comment and subscribe to my videos if you do want to see the review for the ULANZI RGB light. So I'll just take this off, and I'll just show you how the GoPro goes into the case as well. Now it looks really easy, but I managed to mess this up on quite a big scale. So you've just got this little clip on the top here, so you just push that in and that releases the back nice and simply. You've got something similar on the side too, that just pushes into the right, and then this flap will fall down here. So I tried just putting the GoPro in just like that, and as you see the back shuts really simply. That's quite nice. But this then I was really struggling to get this side shut. I just couldn't get it going. And after having a look on the ULANZI Amazon website, I found out what you're actually meant to do is take the GoPro out. Let's get it out again. It's such a nice tight fit, it's actually quite hard to get the GoPro back out again. So what you do is just open the battery cover on the GoPro, which I think, it's a really secure battery cover for the waterproofing, but I do find it a little bit tedious to get open. And if you open it all the way, what you can do is you can pull on it ever so slightly and it'll come off. And now what this allows you to do is to put it back in the ULANZI case, like that. There we go. And now that'll shut perfectly on the side. Now, is what this allows you to do is go straight into the USB-C port to charge it without having to open that battery port every time. And this is also really useful if you've got the USB-C to 3.5mm adapter, as you can just always have it in there, which is really cool. The adapter in this box here, and then attach it to any standard GoPro mount. So that's all looking really, really cool. So a couple of other features: if you take the ND holder off, you're then left with just a standard GoPro case. But then with this cover, you can just cover your camera up so no dust or scratches get on it, which is really, really useful, especially if you're going to have it in your pocket or something like that. I do wish they put this on the front of the ND filter holder, so you could have had the ND filter on permanently and then that would have attached to that, but maybe something in the future. And also I do wish I got the metal version as well. This does look really sturdy and substantial in protection, but I do think the metal one would have been like a whole new level of that. One thing I have noticed, which, I mean, everything's fairly positive with it, as you can see, it's looking really, really good. But one thing I have noticed is, and I'll put a video in the video of this, I'll put a video in the video. One thing I have noticed is when you've got the ND filter on, there's a slight hole just down here, and the light from the LCD screen bounces up and it causes some weird reflection on there. So I'm not sure if that's just mine or if that's, you know, something on all of them. So let me know if yours does that, if you've already got one. But other than that, it is a really good piece of kit. I'm loving the cold shoes. I'm loving all the access points. And if you can get the ND filter working, I am really, really liking that. Also, there's no vignetting with the filter on the wide view, which is really cool. One thing I did try when I first got it was I have an 82mm ND filter as well. So I tried stepping the 82mm down to 52mm. Like so, but then it vignetted massively, so that didn't work. But it did make the GoPro look really, really beefy. Quite funny. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you do like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. The channel's building a little bit of momentum up at the moment and I really want to keep that going. I am going to be getting out and doing a couple of videos with the GoPro. So if there's anything you want to see with the GoPro, let me know and I will try and get that sorted. But the first video is going to be a comparison with time-lapse modes, comparing the GoPro 9 with the iPhone 11. It'll be pretty fun to see which one is better in that situation. But thanks again for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe and share the video if you know someone who's got a GoPro. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay creative, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.